Lesson 24 introduced the concept of using patterns to help with position play. The lesson focused mainly on how to achieve control of the center of the table. This is a crucial concept, as most balls are pocketed from this position. By now, you've probably come to the realization that pool isn't as simple as this. Not all balls are accessible from this position, and as players, we don't always have the luxury of coming to the table with the cue ball planted at center table. Which of course leads us to a whole new series of positional shots that can be shot from not just center table, but from all over the playing surface. This first layout is one that you'll encounter time and time again. The object ball sits in the jaws of the corner pocket, while the next ball in the sequence is at the opposite end of the table. The shot appears to be fairly simple, but don't be fooled. The only thing easy about this shot is that it's easy to take for granted. Strike the shot with the center ball and you risk scratching in the side pocket. Applying follow to the ball is equally disastrous, as the spin converts to draw upon contact with the rail, leaving the cue ball at the wrong end of the table. Cutting the ball with outside English works well in many situations, while other times you'll need to go rail first. Aim the cue ball to strike the cushion just before the object ball, going 4 rails to this position. A softer stroke with a bit of outside English helps the cue ball travel the distance with minimal effort. The object ball is further up the rail in this next layout. To get back down table, you'll have to strike the cue ball firmly with inside English. A harder stroke causes far more deflection when using inside English, so use extra care when aiming this shot. Here's a similar layout, this time with the object ball sitting out from the rail. The shot is commonly known as the Z stroke. The shot is executed by applying a healthy amount of outside draw. Use a firm stroke, but don't overdo it, otherwise you'll risk scratching in the side pocket. The next few shots are useful when the cue ball has fallen too straight on the object ball. A good draw stroke comes in handy in these situations, as drawing to the cushion and back helps to manufacture an angle. Using English can help to increase this angle. Just beware that the direction of the English will be reversed, since the cue ball is traveling backwards into the rail. Sometimes drawing back to the rail isn't an option. In this example, the 13 ball sits straight in. Settling for the long shot up table on the 8 ball is acceptable, but not recommended. Instead, play this shot rail first with follow. This creates an angle, allowing the cue ball to roll out for position on the next ball. Here's a similar layout, but this time the cue ball is shot rail first with draw. The last shot in this lesson is unique. Pocketing the 1 ball in the side pocket is easy enough, but getting cross table for the 2 ball is not. The trick is to draw off the 4 ball by hitting it as full as possible. Speed, distance, and spin are all variables that need to be considered when attempting this shot.